Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this next lesson. This lesson is basically a celebration of getting to 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to me and supported my YouTube channel over the past few months. I really appreciate it, so thank you so much to all you guys once again. Basically, this lesson is just on a cool little lick. It's kind of more of a conceptual idea though as well, because the idea behind the lick was basically some really small little 3-note arpeggios that are just basically across 2 strings that I kind of combine together to make a little bit of a larger lick. So I'll kind of talk you through, you guys, through the arpeggios I was using and kind of my thought process behind constructing this lick. So let's get into it. Right, so basically for all of these, my picking pattern is going to be pick, hammer, and then a hybrid pick with the middle finger. So that's kind of how my picking is going to be for all these. So what I started off with was just a G minor triad. Okay, so I was going pointer, 3rd fret of the low E, then I was picking that, hammering with my ring up to the 6th of the low E, okay, which is my 3rd, and then grabbing with my middle finger the 5th with the middle on the A. Okay, so that gives us our first minor triad there. Okay, the next up what I was doing is basically like a G minor 7 with no 3rd. Okay, so what this looks like is pointer, 3rd fret of the D, pick, hammering onto the middle at the 5th fret of the D, and then with my pointer finger I'm grabbing the 7th fret of the G. Okay, so again that's pick, hammer, hybrid. Then I just take that up an octave, so to the B string, 6th fret, and then hammering onto the 8th fret, hybrid at the 10th on the E. So okay, so that's kind of that first part of the riff, and as you guys can see, basically what I was doing there is just a couple of smaller arpeggios. Again, I love these because I can just combine them together all over the fretboard, and this was just kind of one quick little combination that I had come up with. So again, G minor, just a triad, then a minor 7, no 3rd, then taking it up an octave, and I kind of got that octave idea from a lesson that I was watching of Paul Gilbert's that he did, talking about taking arpeggios through octaves like that. So okay, so that's kind of the first part of the lick. Let's now move on to the second part. Okay guys, so up to this part of the lick. Okay, now from here what I do is I come back down to the middle and do a pull off to the pointer. And then I slide up to the 10th fret. Okay, now from there, another arpeggio that I'm using when I'm at the 10th fret is basically a B flat major 7 arpeggio, no 3rd. Okay, and I'm going pointer, middle at 11 to the B flat note, and then pinky at 13 all the way up on the high E. So nice and slow. And then I come back down and pull off down to the A. Okay, now right here I kind of go into basically just like a G minor pentatonic. So I'm from 12 pulling off to 10. So and then I do a hammer on, so I'm going pull off, hammer on, and then up to the G to 10 to 12. Then I'm sliding all the way up to the 15th fret to the B flat note, and then I'm doing a little bit of kind of like a, not really a double stop, I'm just doing a roll with my ring finger to grab that high D note to kind of end off the lick. So once again, nice and slow. Okay, so that's the whole lick one more time. Okay, so again, that was kind of just a whole bunch of little arpeggios that I kind of joined together, and this was kind of a, a little bit overwhelming of an undertaking when I first kind of started with these, but I thought to myself, like, with all these smaller arpeggios, there's so many cool ideas I could develop if I could just get the shapes kind of under my fingers and get the ability to move them around. And I've been really excited about these arpeggios because I've never been super into like really large arpeggios when I'm improvising, like across like 5 or 6 strings, if I'm sweeping them or something, because it's always, for me at any rate, a lot of great players use these really, really well, but in my own playing, I never could quite get comfortable with like the huge arpeggio shapes, so they just kind of sounded a little off when I kind of throw them into my improvisation. So I kind of decided, well, if these aren't working for me, then why don't I just go to some smaller shapes that I can apply all around the fretboard and get some cool sounds. And so far, like I said, these have been yielding some really, really, really great results. I've been really excited about some of the sounds I'm coming up with. And yeah, this is just kind of a little taste and how you can use some of these arpeggios. And again, I'll be coming up with a lot more lessons for these in the future. But yeah, at any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Again, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to me and been supporting my channel. I really appreciate you guys, and yeah, many more lessons to come in the future. So yeah, keep checking back here each week for new lessons, and once again, thanks so much to all you guys. So yeah, I'll see you all back here really soon. Thanks so much, everyone.